Welcome to your general reading for the month of April. How you doing? How you feeling? I hope all is well with yourself, your loved ones, and your pets. If this is your first time in, welcome on in. We are so happy to have you. And if you are returning, reoccurring subscriber, support of the channel, welcome back, gang. What's up? What's up? What's up? We are heading into the month of April and we are going to do a general energy check for all of the Aries out there. So this could be for Aries North nodes, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising. Okay, Aries. Happy birthday to all of the Aries out there. May you experience continued blessings, joy, and great health throughout your birthday season. So without further ado, Aries, let's get into your reading. Aries, what is it that Aries are needing to know this month of April? Aries, those who will be watching the live and those who will be watching the replay, what is it that Aries are needing to know? Connect me with the Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node placements. Aries. I also want to say maybe for the Pluto in Aries as well. What is it that Aries are needing to know for the month of April? Here we go, Aries. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you find that the messages resonate and you enjoy my energy and want to see more of it. Aries, for the month of April, what is it that the dear Aries are needing to know? Okay, I'm going to say this is your current. What about the past things that Aries may need to clear up? Okay, and the future. Okay, Aries. I don't know where that went though. Here we go. Aries. Okay. Okay, Aries. Hello, welcome in. So your message is for your current Aries. You're pulling the Emperor in the reverse, and so this could signify you, Aries, as the Emperor energy is of Aries. Okay, this could also signify Aries, you feeling like you have maybe taken on more than you could bear. Some of you Aries too may be struggling to figure out the way forward and commanding a way forward for you, Aries. Some of you Aries may feel like things are cloudy for you or you're struggling to ground yourself or to see things take off. Aries, you're pulling your current situation as the Emperor in reverse. For some of you Aries too, you may be experiencing a breakup or you may be experiencing a separation from a job. Some of you guys Aries too may be also feeling like your manager is putting a lot of pressure on you, or they may feel like you're incompetent, and so they may be treating you in ways that you may feel is not fair to you at this time, Aries. Also, Aries, in terms of your house, some of you Aries could feel like you are outgrowing your housing situation, Aries. I feel like a lot is on your plate right now, Aries. A lot is on your plate, and some of you guys are needing to recalibrate, Aries, and restructure with the Emperor in reverse. And what better time than to use your season, Aries, to restructure? For some of you guys, you may be feeling like people feel like you are weak, Aries. I feel like you're not weak, Aries. This is a time where you are maybe having a lot of introspection. So instead of you acting upon things, Aries, right now you could be retreating so that you can clear the fog internally so that you can make a decision on how to move forward. So Aries, things might not be looking or feeling as stable as you enjoy them and know them to be, because Aries, they're asking you, or the question is asked right now, where are there spaces in your life where things may be out of balance? Where are there spaces in your life where you feel like you're not commanding the presence or commanding the energy that you would like to receive back? Some of you Aries could be feeling lonely, okay, or maybe feeling isolated. If you are in like a home situation, or if you're like in a group, if you're in a group. Some of you guys, Aries, I feel like talk with your chest, especially if you're at work and you're leading a team. Do not allow people to bully you, Aries. Okay. And your past situation, what are you dealing with from the past, Aries? The name of the deck, I don't have the deck with me. One second. Aries, your past, you're pulling the Explorer of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, Aries, it may feel like things are stiffening up for you, Aries. Some of you, Aries, you need to prioritize self care, or you may have fallen off of your self care routine, Aries. Okay. It's really important, Aries, for you to not only create the space, but once you create the space, Aries, it's important for you to continue nurturing the space, staying consistent with the space. Okay, Aries? Some of you guys could be struggling with consistency at this time. Yeah, look at that with the Ace of Pentacles also in reverse. Some of you, Aries, I'm sorry if you got released from a job, or some of you guys may feel like things at work are not favorable for you or not flowing in a just circumstance. Some of you, Aries, could feel like you are losing opportunities, or opportunities are not being presented to you at the workplace. These are things that you're overcoming. Also, for some of you guys, you may have fallen behind, excuse me, on your bills. Okay, some of you guys may have fallen behind on your bills, and thus fallen behind on your bills, you may have fallen behind on your luxury things, things that you do for yourself, your maintenance things, things that you do to upkeep yourself. Remember, Aries, nothing is ever lost. It's just repositioning you and redirecting you. Okay, Aries, Four of Wands in reverse. Everything's in reverse. Aries, was March a rough season for you, Aries? I feel like March and February were particularly rough for you, Aries. Also, Aries, I feel and fear that you guys feel as though you're not getting the notoriety that you are wanting and you're deserving. Some of you, Aries, I feel like maybe someone has even taken your idea and presented it as their own, Aries. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you guys have are recovering from, someone taking your idea and presenting it as their own. Aries. I feel like Aries too, this also taught you the power of what's sacred to you, and things that are sacred to you that you should keep not internal, but you should solidify it before you communicate it to people, because you may have been around people who are in competition with you with the Four of Wands in reverse, or people who love to see when things are not working out for you, okay? When you are not stable, okay? Dang, Aries, you done been through it. I'm sorry. Okay. Aries, some of you guys could be looking for ways that you can make money, or some of you guys may, I feel that this is for some of you guys. Some of you guys, you're looking for additional ways to make money to recoup the loss that you've experienced. And some of you guys are looking for a new way, not to hide money, but not to be as flashy with your money and your accomplishments. Okay, Aries? Well, goddamn, I can see why you're in the Emperor in reverse. It's not that you aren't confident, Aries. It's that you feel as though people are pocket watching you. I don't know who's pocket watching Aries. Aries, at this time, I will be very conscientious of who I'm communicating ideas with that you haven't tangibly gotten off the ground yet, because there may be some competition or people wanting you to feel iced out in the month of April. Okay, Aries? And then in the future, you have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So things do work out for you. Whatever was traumatizing to you, whatever was stressing you out, also your ops will be exposed. I feel like, Aries, you have ops that are closer to you than you may realize, okay, with the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like also, Aries, this season is teaching you the power of pivoting, also the power of figuring things out on your own, Aries, okay? With the Four of Wands here in reverse, it tells me, Aries, that you do love to be out there. You do love to be seen. You do love to enjoy a good time. But with the Seven of Wands out there, now that you've gained some wisdom, you're more strategic about how the places that you put yourself in and the people that you surround yourself with. Okay, Aries. If some of you guys were experiencing, I don't know, issues with, like, as it relates to a mortgage loan, a car loan, or like taking out an emergency loan, that will be the blockages that you were experiencing in that arena will be removed. Whatever blockages you were experiencing, Aries, will be removed. Something was very heavy upon you, and it could have been likely your finances is something that was heavy upon you for the months of February and March, Aries. Also heavy on, I feel like some of you guys too were backstabbed, or you'll realize that people liked when you were down, Aries. People liked when you didn't know your next move, Aries. People liked when you were, maybe things were hard for you, or you were struggling, or you didn't know how to pivot, or you felt like you were on your own, Aries. Aries, I feel like you are regaining your momentum and regaining your composure, especially with the Emperor in reverse. You're gaining your momentum and recalibrating, Aries. And in the process of that, Aries, you're being enlightened about the people who love to see you down, the people who love to see you feeling small, Aries. Baby, I don't know who the people that you're around, Aries, but I'm hearing for the month of April, you are not only switching up your finances, Aries, but you're switching up the crowds that you interact with. 4, 5, 6, 7, Three of Wands. You like the only thing that hasn't come out yet is the Three of Wands, which is envisioning, okay? Propelling to the future, planning for the future, creating a future, taking the leap of faith, taking the journey, okay? Aries, you'll be back to where you were and even greater than ever. I don't know what the situation is that required you or made you feel as though you need to shrink yourself, or that you needed to play small, or that your accolades weren't valid. That's not true, Aries. That's not true, Aries. That's not true, Aries. That's not true, Aries. I want to get one thing out the book. Somebody asked me what was the name of the deck that I'm using. Here's the name of the deck, Aries. Lots of pentacles coming out in your reading. Okay, here we go. The Explorer of Pentacles. Yeah, heavy on struggle. I don't know who it is that wanted you to struggle, Aries. Some of you guys, it's not even that people wanted you to struggle, but you didn't know how to use your voice to say no. Some of you, Aries, it's a family situation that required you to show up, not only physically in good spirits, but to show up financially as well, and to show up as a problem solver. So, Aries, I've been feeling like people have been utilizing you as the problem solver, Aries. Okay. So I can understand why you have been recalibrating. Okay, Aries. If the answer is not a hell yes, Aries, then the answer is a hell no. Okay. Do you hear that, Aries? And it says, if there's anyone who wants to rewrite the narrative for us, okay, it's you. Okay. Aries, you're put here to feel good, not to be stressed out, Aries. Let's get into some oracle messages for you for the month of April. What is it that Aries are needing to know? Welcome in. Hello. For the month of April, what are the oracle messages for Aries? Those who are watching the live now, and those who will be watching the replay. What's the oracle messages for Aries? Okay, Aries, you are pulling trapped in reverse, beauty, and conflicted. Aries, just because somebody looks good does not mean that you allow them to control you. Okay, I feel like Aries, there's some person who knows a part of you. They know you really well. They know that you like them times 10. And sometimes they create circumstances that make it hard for you to leave. Okay, Aries, there's somebody who's creating circumstances that make it hard for you to leave, and they're really charming, Aries. Okay, they know how to make you feel good. Their beauty is enticing. Okay, Aries. I'm not saying that you're a simp, Aries, but there could be somebody who feels as though, Aries, that you are a simp and they're taking advantage of you. This person could be hot and cold with you, Aries. This person could be very indecisive. But you know what's the craziest thing, Aries? They don't want to let you go. That's what I'm saying. There's people, Aries, they love for you to create the solution only because they are the problem. So who is this person, Aries? There's some deep healing that you are needing to do that this person has caused you. Some of you guys too, you've been going so much, Aries, that you haven't took the time to stop, to pause, to evaluate the situation so that you can heal and so that you can move forward. Here's that Three of Wands that I was telling you about. The only thing that's missing from this, I told you, was Three of Wands, and that's interesting that it's right behind, okay, the Star in reverse. The Star in reverse is someone who holds on to guilt, who holds on to trauma, who holds on to what ifs. Aries, you need to address the spaces that make you feel, okay, less than. Address the people that make you feel less than. Okay, some of you guys, Aries too, the threshold that you need to break through, Aries, is that inner child, that inner trauma. Some of you guys are still operating, Aries, from a space of people pleasing when really you need to be pleasing yourself. This card talks about, this Three of Wands talks about coming together, the host coming together and providing everything. And what should have been a celebration for the host turned into a responsibility party for the host, turned into you know, the host didn't get to enjoy. So make sure, Aries, when you're putting on for other people, Aries, when you are creating experiences, area, that you two are being rewarded, and that the experience is too of a delight for you and not just for the individual. So I feel like somebody's been taking advantage of your kindness, okay, your generosity, Aries, okay, and you haven't been receiving on the back end. Okay, let's get a couple more oracle cards for you, Aries. Make sure that you two are receiving, Aries. There could be somebody who has pretty privilege around you, Aries, and even though they are pretty, they stress you out. They take from you. They make you feel less than. Okay, they cause conflicts internally for you. That's not what you need, Aries. And then what's worse about it all is they don't want to leave you alone, and you don't want to leave them alone. What's that about? What's the message for Aries for the month of April? What is it that Aries are needing to know? Give it time. Everything heals in divine timing. I told you, Aries, heavy on the healing energy for you. This person took you through there. Like, I'm very sorry, Aries. But just like plants, they go through it, and this person could be a water sign, or sorry, I don't know why I said water. They could be a Venusian sign, so they could be a Taurus, they could be an Aries, they could, excuse me, they could be a Taurus, they could be a Gemini, they could be a Libra, and they could be an Aquarius, okay? Very much on this person knows how to talk. They know how to charm the room, okay, Aries? You got you got swindled by a charmer. But what did this teach you about yourself, Aries? Turn this back into you. How can you use this situation as a learning lesson for yourself, Aries? It says that you will heal, but you have to be open, Aries. Okay? You have to be open to healing. So for the month of April for you, Aries, it's feeling like a healing month and recouping some financial loss. Okay, Aries, some of you guys invested in something that didn't pay back in dividends, and so you are looking to recoup, recover. Okay, give it time, Aries. Don't rush. I'm feeling by Leo season, Aries, you'll be feeling like a different person. Finances will be moving differently. Okay, you even have a new side thing, a suit side thing. I'm not talking about a person. You'd have a new side business that turns into, an extra form of residual income. Isn't that what everybody's looking for in this time, in this day, and this age? Let's close out with, what is an empowerment message for Aries for the month of April? What is the empowerment message for Aries? Your empowerment message is serve the community. Didn't we talk about this? We talked about that in the Three of Wands card about serving. Didn't we talk about, I don't know where the card is. We talked about that in the Three of Wands card, serving. Ask how you can serve the community rather than asking how the community can serve you. And you know what that means, Aries? It says that you are a servant and you've been overgiving, and now you're in a space of recovery, okay? And you need other people to extend that same gratitude and grace towards you. So, Aries, be cognizant about who steps up for you, who checks in on you during the month of April as you are, one, going through your birthday season, and two, going through financial changes, and three, going through relationship changes. Okay, call on your support team because you are a great supporter to many people. So allow people to support you. And those who you call upon that don't support you, Aries, well, you know, this is spring season. It's a great time. Some seeds don't make it, okay? Some seeds they grow year after year and then they reach their stunted point and they never regrow again. Some people in your life, Aries, that's just the same. This season teaches you, okay, they're not for me. They're not a part of my community. When you use your calling to make a difference in the community, opportunities to create abundance will emerge in your life. So allow people to emerge and regift you, okay, abundance, okay, regift you in time, regift you in service, okay, Aries. I feel like you really need your team to come together for the month of April to service you, to extend themselves to you. You've been extending yourself to others, okay, which is why you're in the Emperor reverse now. Let people step up for you now. Let people put their money where their mouth is. You know that colloquial saying? Okay, Aries. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. This is your season of prioritizing you. Let me know in the comments just how this video resonates. I love checking in with you guys, okay? And until the very next time, okay, you already know what to do. See you, Aries.